Easy, easy, can't see. Just go easy now. Easy.
California is a home to many different species of trees which support hundreds of diverse species. Forest also provides clean water for both humans and animals. According to the Nation Forest Service, forested watersheds bring clean drinking water to over 180 million Americans. Additionally, humans have a massive carbon footprint, and without trees to reduce the amount of CO2 produced, pollution would get worse. With increased pollution, fires would happen more frequently, harming more wildlife and humans. According to cdfdata.fire.ca.gov, the Camp Fire in November 2018 caused great damage and killed 85 people.
At Santa Teresa Park, we met Chief Santos, a firefighter who we decided to interview about wildfires.
Do you think that the current system of containing fires is effective?
Well, our current system in California is we utilize water suppression, and we also utilize aircraft with retardant drops on wildfires. Our current system of wildfire fighting is to hopefully prevent those fires from occurring. So good preventative measures with community service and public awareness on how to prevent those fires, such as not mowing grass in the late afternoon hours and being aware of the current weather conditions and minimizing the spark. Most of our fires are human caused, so whatever we can do to reduce human caused fires are natural disasters such as lightning strikes, preparing for those with that warning system that may come into place. Our current method, obviously we try to use water suppression and hand line construction as we're practicing here today. Those systems, depending on the weather and the factors affecting that wildfire, which is normally wind. In California, we have experienced significant droughts, which obviously is a big impact on that wildland fire behavior.
Thank you.
Okay.
Majority of wildfires are caused by arson or dry weather. Aside from putting laws to restrict the events of arson, fires cannot be avoided. Humans are unaware of the surrounding forest life around them, and having an alert system to the oncoming environmental challenge can provide safety and protection against an issue that has negatively affected humans for years. Take the 2018 Camp Fire, for example. According to NPR, many homes and people were lost within a span of 2 full weeks. The unawareness of the fire's whereabouts led many people to survive blindly, not knowing which way was safe. Another source, WKYP-TV, states that the name of the tragic accident was due to the fact that it started at a campground. A place so close to a large population of people should be aware of potential dangers, especially fires. The fire devoured around 154,000 acres of land, which is about as long as 120 Golden Gate bridges. California has had many intense historic fires in the past, where many people lost their lives. Ranging back to 1991, the top 5 most destructive fires are the Tunnel Fire, 1991. 1,600 acres burned and 25 dead. The Cedar Fire, 2003.
Relentless, unstoppable force.
246 acres burned and 15 dead. The Valley Fire, 2015. 76,067 acres burned and 4 dead. The Tubbs Fire, 2017. 36,807 acres burned and 22 dead. That's leaving the Camp Fire of Butte County the deadliest and most destructive to date in California.
Over email, we interviewed David L. Peterson, an expert in wildfires. Do you think the current system of containing fires is effective?
98% of all wildfires are contained within the first 24 hours of ignition. The 2% of fires that are not contained typically occur under extreme weather conditions, making it impossible for any type of successful suppression action.
How do wildfires affect the ecosystem and environment?
Most ecosystems have evolved with periodic wildfire. Most plants have some mechanism to either survive fire or regenerate after fire, and most animals survive wildfires. The suitability of habitat for different plant and animal species varies with time after wildfire.
What can the community do to help prevent wildfires?
It's important to recognize that wildfires are neither good nor bad from an ecological perspective. They are often perceived negatively from a human perspective. We may not want to prevent all fires in all locations, which allows fuels to build up, leading to high-intensity fires when they do occur. Of course, we want to prevent fires near highly populated areas. Public education can be helpful, as well as advanced planning by community members to make sure their property is resistant to fire. Reducing tree density and surface fuels, live and dead vegetation can be particularly helpful.
I want to help prevent and contain wildfires. But I'm just one person, so what can I do?
People always tend to think that one person doesn't create a difference, but the truth is, change starts with one person.
Tell me what I can do to help.
The community can help out by finding a local volunteer group and helping out. According to the Wildland Fire Management Information, WFMI, 85% of wildfires are caused by humans. So when going to the forest for a hike, picking up trash can help the forest ecosystem greatly. If burning waste makes sure that the area is clear of dry grass and far away from buildings or forest, as well as making sure cigarettes are completely extinguished before throwing them away. Another thing everyone can do is to donate to charities that help out forests.
How simple! I can't wait to save the environment, one tree at a time.